Think real hard about this, Juniper.
I swear on me mother's life.
We all know it'll be your mother, Juniper.
On her grave, then. Not gonna lie. On me, I won't have it.
On your life, Juniper. Interesting choice of words you be having. Very appropriate. Now ain't it, Junie? Skin her alive. Kill her! Tear the flesh from her bones, hung her hard down to her bone, and throw the whole out of her blood. Who's got it then?
Billy Bones, your best mate. Bones dead. No, he ain't. You thought he was, we all did. But the night the treasure was good and buried, and the man that buried him good and dead, I saw Billy Bones clamber o'er to sight to ship, and he takes to map with him.
Bones does.
And I stops him right here on this deck, and I says, give me that map. That there belongs to Captain Flint, the very man that gave me start in this noble old profession.
And Bones?
Well, he threatens me. He says if I ever says a word about it, that he'll track me down and have me had for breakfast. And then he was over to side like that.
Oh, and you didn't plan on meeting up with him later. All private-like and dividing spoils between old friends.
No, sir. The map is yours.
You're a good girl, Juniper.
Thank you, sir.
But a bad liar.
What?
Kill her till she's dead, lads.
Cut it to pieces.
Don't just throw her over. Be down half an hour.
Write down the whole particulars about Treasure Island from beginning to end, keeping nothing back but the bearing of the island. And that only because there's still treasure there. I take up my pen in the year Grace 1757 and go back to a time when my mother and I kept the Admiral Benbow Inn, and the brown old seaman with the saber cup first took his lodging under our roof.
me down. Captain Bones, you may stay. But remember this, my musket is always loaded, and I never miss my mark.
Well, I like a woman with pluck.
Oh, good morning, Miss Hawkins.
Good morning, Samuel. Would you like the special today?
As usual, Marie.
Where be my bacon and eggs?
Oh. Yes, sir.
I need rum, lad.
Marie. Who's that? Captain William Bones, I'm our lodger. He arrived here late last night.
So, Captain Bones, how's the sea been treating you?
Yes. Do tell us about your life at sea.
It was a hard one, to be sure.
And, what were you captain of?
Captain, yes. A spy ship at ours.
Tell us, Captain. Did he fight any pirates?
Pirates. The gentleman of fortune. Once Bartholomew Roberts tried to attack my ship. It was once very proper like. In 4 years, he plundered 400 ships. Black Bart wore a fancy jacket with a large gold chain and a large diamond cross hanging from it. It was very proper like. Swearing and gambling were not allowed on his ship, and everyone was to attend church services.
But he's a pirate.
Mind you, ma'am, pirates are very proper like. In 4 years, he plundered 400 ships, all while drinking massive amounts of tea.
I never.
When you met Bartholomew Roberts, what did you do?
I hightailed it out of there. We can sink a ship in 3 minutes. But Black Bart was nothing compared to Blackbeard. He had his own ideas of warfare. When an enemy ship was spotted, he insisted the crew dance the hornpipe naked on deck.
What on earth?
He reckoned it would scare them off.
And did it work?
It certainly did. Even the blackest hearted of men would flee at a sight of men dancing a do-si-do.
And what about Captain James Flint?
What? Sorry, Dad. Even the name of that man puts the shivers in your bones.
And why was Captain Flint so scary?
Captain Flint is more feared of man than Blackbeard himself. Was treasured more than the Maharaja. Flint was not a man to share his treasure, no. He found himself an island to bury it all dainty-like. 6 men went ashore, but only Flint returned. Some say he skinned them alive. Others say he used their bodies as markers for the treasure.
And what do you think?
Me?
I'll tell you what I think. I think that will happen to you, James Hawkins, if you don't stop dreaming and start working.
Now, Jim Hawkins, sir, you listen to me. I need your help.
My help?
I promise you a silver for a penny at the first of every month, as long as you keep your weather eye open for a seafaring man with one leg. Let me know the moment he arrives.
Is he a friend of yours?
Friend. Friend? That man be no friend of mine? Beastly creatures that no friend of any man. Shoot him till he's dead, says I, and still sleep with one eye open. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil be done for the rest. Yo-ho-ho morsel of rum. I be going out, me lad. I be expecting me bacon and eggs when I return.
Will you be eating here tonight?
Rum, lad. Just rum.
Come here, Sonny. Come near here. I don't bite, lad. Come here. Is this your table for me mate Bill?
I don't know you make Bill, ma'am.
Well, me mate Bill would be called the captain as like as not. Now, is me mate Bill in this here house?
No, ma'am.
And where might he be, Sonny?
Out.
Sonny,
To the cliff. To look at the sea.
Bill. Come, Bill. You don't know shipmate Bill, surely.
Black dog.
And who else?
Now you searched me out. What is it? How about it?
You have something of ours.
And what be that?
Rum, lad. I need more rum.
I'll have none of this.
And why do you think we've been tracking you from the Carolinas and all across the Atlantic and halfway across England? The map, Billy, the map!
Flint has the mop.
Flint's dead and you stole the map. Juniper told us everything before we threw her overboard.
No, no, and no. And the end of it. If it comes to swinging, swing away, says I.
Blast it all, you scallywags!
Rum! Rum! Need rum, lad. Rum! Rum! I gotta get out of here, boy. They'll be coming for me soon.
Who is?
Flint's men.
The pilot. Captain Flint?
Jim, you're the only one here that's worth anything. And you know I've been good to you.
Yes, sir.
Jim, I've seen the horse. Right in that corner behind you. As plain as print, I see him. The ghost of Captain Flint's come to haunt me. Now mind you, this is my old sea chest after. I was first mate. I was old Flint's first mate. They'll have the black spot on me soon.
What is the black spot, Captain?
It's a summons. A summons of death, mate. Now, Jim, you keep your weather eye open, and I'll share with you the equals. Upon my honor.
Would any kind fellow please inform a poor blind man where or in what part of the country he may be in now?
You're at the Admiral Benbow Black
wrong yet.
Mr. Bones! Mother!
He's dead.
He's a pirate and more are coming.
That checks. It must be what they're after.
Mother, we have to get out of here.
Captain Bones still owes us money. I'll have my wages and nothing more.
It's over, Tristan.
All right, Captain.
There be bones!
Stay. Searching, you sharpen lovers, and the rest of you going by the chest.
Hugh, they've been here before us.
Isn't there?
Money there?
Curse the money, it's the man I wanted.
Well, we don't see it here now. How? Damn my butt. Bill's been searched already.
Nothing left. Scuttle me. It's the boy. I wish I had put his eyes out. Scatter rads and find him. Where are you, boy?
Nothing to bear.
Wait, someone's coming.
Curse a fool and a coward. And he still has his eyes.
Aye.
That's it, man. Shake a leg. You can have thousands of gold bars, you fools, and you choose to shake a leg. You could be rich as kings if you could just find the lamp.
Hang it, Hugh! We've got the doubloons.
The doubloons! The doubloons! Not one of you dare face Bill and I did a line then.
Hang it, Hugh!
What? That's all, Jack! You only do old mates, not old you! Evening, Marie. Pirate's trouble.
Thank you, Lady Trelawney. I think we handled that quite nicely.
Oh, dear! Oh, brother! Must you brandish your pistols about everywhere we go? Couldn't you just behave more like a lady? Nonsense! Why should the boys have all the fun? What? Stop huffing, Abigail. The situation is under control. Well, it looked like it was under control before we got here. There were pirates, Abigail. Real live pirates. Well, poor Jim and Mrs. Hawkins were white as a sheet.
I'm all right, ma'am. Nothing some fresh air won't fix.
Come, sit while, son.
Now, what were the old pirates after? Treasure.
More like a treasure map. Jim, do you still have that leather packet?
Here it is. This here lies Captain James Flint's key.
And you have heard of this Flint, I suppose? Heard of him? Heard of him, you say? Why, Flint was the bloodthirstiest buccaneer that ever sailed. Blackbeard was a child to Flint, I tell you, Abby.
Can we open it?
Of course, my lad.
It's an island.
Bulk of treasure here. Danger. Skeleton Island.
Look, me ladies. 3 red crosses marking the place of the treasure. Will there be much there?
Much there? Much there, you say? Why, this is what treasure stories were made from! Rubies. As red as blood and as big as a turtle shell. And pearls. The size of ostrich eggs. Jade, from the far east, so green and pure you can see your reflection in it. And gold. More gold than a king has, an emperor! Tomorrow I sail for Bristol. In 3 weeks' time, 3 weeks, we'll have the best ship and the choicest crew in England. Hawkins shall come as cabin boy. You'll make a
be waiting here for you when you return.
We'll take Richard, John, and Abraham. We'll have favorable winds at quick passage and not the least bit difficulty in finding the spot. And money to eat, to Roland, to play duck and drake whenever after.
She was bought and fitted. She lies at anchor ready for sea. You never imagined her sleep.
Now we are ready to head for home. Our boots and our clothes are gone in the pond. We're rollicking randy dandy oh. Either or, either way. Way, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stowed. We're rollicking randy dandy oh.
Soon we'll be wiping her out through the box.
Way, roll and go.
When the pretty young girls all come down from the block.
We're rollicking randy dandy oh. Either or, either way. Way, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed. We're rollicking randy dandy oh. Come rest the bows and heave away. Way, roll and go. Soon we'll be rolling her way down the bay. We're rollicking randy dandy oh. Either or, either way. Way, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed. We're rollicking randy dandy oh.
Sing goodbye to Sally and goodbye to Sally.
See ya! Roll and go.
We are the ones who can't get through.
We're rollicking randy dandy oh. Either or, either way. Way, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed. We're rollicking randy dandy oh.
Now we are headed to Valley.
Hey, roll and go.
Get cracking, my lad. It's a hell of a way.
Rollicking randy dandy oh. Either or, either way. Way, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stowed. We're rollicking randy dandy oh.
All hands on deck. Chop, chop, look lively. The captain approaches. Make way for the captain. Lollygaggers will suffer his wrath.
Brad, is he bad-tempered?
Is he bad-tempered? Is he bad-tempered? Well, does the sun rise in the east? Is the Pope Catholic?
Yes.
All hands on deck.
Mr. Arrow, I've inspected this dismal ship from stern to stern, and as usual, it's spot on. Can you get nothing wrong, Mr. Arrow?
You flatter me, Captain.
I am your Captain Smart. You've all met my first mate, Mr. Arrow. Pure, tough, loyal, honest, and brave.
Captain, please.
Oh, shut up, Arrow. You know I don't mean a word of it.
I knew it. I knew it. He's angry about the rigging. And Bonnie, you were in charge. 30 lashes.
No, Mr. Arrow, I did not say that.
I was anticipating your orders, Captain.
Right. Just a roll call, Mr. Arrow.
Right, sir. Okay, roll call. Richard Joyce.
Here, sir.
Thomasina Morgan.
Yes, sir. Here, sir.
And last, John Hunter.
Sir, I am here and ready to say.
Good. Now, Meg Trueblood.
Aye, sir. You had the best crumpets and cake, sir. You can't argue with that, Captain.
Who's next, Mr. Arrow?
A time to me, sir. A man needs, sir. All you need is me and I'm here, or no one can take this ship. And Bonnie, sir.
And no one be touching my girl Ad here.
And who might you be?
My name's Calico Jack. I get me name from me colorful like clothing.
Grace O'Malley.
That be me, sir. I sail with the crew of women. Never leave home without them. Rachel Wall, sir. From the Americas, sir. Such a far way from home. Yes, ma'am.
That should be Rachel.
And who might you be?
Captain, my name's Gunpowder Dre. Me name speaks for itself.
Enough chatter. George Merrick.
Aye, sir.
Israel Hands.
Ah, Israel is a choice of mine.
Here, Captain.
And Mr. Arrow?
Charlotte DeBerry.
Aye, sir.
Is that Shin Shi? They say she slit 40 throats in the Battle of No Neck Bay.
She'll be good to have the event of pirates, sir.
Shin Shi.
Aye, Captain.
Your reputation precedes you.
Many thanks, Captain.
And last, Long John Silver. He be below, preparing the meal for tonight.
Good. That's what cook should be. Dismissed. Let's get this ship ready for sail. I don't like this cruise. I was brought on with orders telling me I am the only one to know the destination and how to get to the island. Now, just 5 minutes on this ship, and I find the crew knows more about the cruise than I do. I don't call that fair, now do you?
No, sir, I don't.
Next! I learned we're going after treasure. Now, treasure is ticklish work, mind you. I don't like treasure voyages on any account, and I don't like them above all when they are secret. And when that secret has been told to the parents.
The parrot?
Silver's parrot.
Blab, I mean. It's my belief none of you ladies knows the blasting going on. But I'll tell you this, ladies, it's life or death. So I will have no more talk of treasure, or there will be mutiny.
It is true, Captain. We do take a risk, but we are not so ignorant as you believe us to be. Next, you say you don't like the crew. Are they not good seafolk?
I don't like them, Miss Liver. See that? How did I describe them, Mr. Arrow? I said something rather clever this morning at breakfast.
A ludicrous parcel of cockeyed scallywags, sir.
Yes, there you go. Poetry.
Now you see here.
Ah, that's not all. I hear that you have a map of the island, and that there are crosses on that map that show where the treasure is. And that the island lies at longitude 62 degrees 17 minutes 10 seconds west, latitude 30 degrees 2 minutes 14 seconds north.
But I never told that to a soul.
The crew know it, my lady.
But I never.
I don't know who has the map, and I don't care. Mr. Arrow and I shall not know who carries it.
In other words, the captain fears a mutiny.
Mr. Arrow, I deny you the right to put words in my mouth.
Captain Smollett, when we first spoke, I'll state my skirts. You meant more than this.
Miss Livesey, you're smart. I meant to get discharged. I had no thought you or Lady Trelawney would hear a word of it.
And I should not have. Had an Abbey been beside me. I have to ask the lady next to her and hear you out. I will do as you desire. But I think the worse of you.
That's as you please, my lady. You'll find I do my duty. Now, Jim Hawkins, is that right?
Yes, sir, I'm Jim.
You have the makings of a fine sailor. I hope you get your sea legs this voyage.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I'll have no favorites on this ship, Mr. Hawkins. You shall be cabin boy to Mr. Silver.
The cook?
Yes, the cook.
But, sir...
I shall have no favorites, Mr. Hawkins. Now go find the good cook. He'll need your help. All hands on deck!
All hands on deck.
Man the bracelets!
Get down the hall to run free!
Let down the sails! Come on!
Come on now.
Silver. Long John Silver. And you, lad, must be Jim Hawkins, the captain.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, you ever see a ship launch? Well, stop standing there, then. Best view is the top of the fore. Go, be gone, enjoy yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Let's have a song, Animal Girl.
You've been into the little entertainment?
Yeah. If we wanted entertainment, we just have you all dance upon the coast.
Don't you see the ships are coming? Don't you see them in full sail? Don't you see the ships are coming with their prizes at their tail? Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling he. How I love my rolling sailor when he's on the rolling sea.
He's on the rolling, rolling, he's on the rolling sea.
Sailors say that all the time, soldiers say that on the grass. How I love my rolling sailor, soldiers say he was my oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling sailor when he's on the rolling sea.
He's on the rolling, rolling, he's on the rolling sea.
How can I be glad
Loosen up the wrist. It's all about the opponent's eyes. Speed is more important than force. For you, sir, you find something funny in this situation?
Well, with all due respect, Mr. Earl, you seem to find more joy disarming the boy than actually teaching him.
And what would you suggest I do differently?
Jim, my boy, he's instructing you to hold the sword like a dandy man. In a real fight, speed be nothing to force. That wins the day.
And what would a ship's cook know of swordsmanship?
Well, I've held a sword or two in my youth. I served with Admiral Hawke. That's how I lost my life.
He ain't no common man, boy.
Bob, Silver Boy, your cook.
Oh,
Barbecue had good schooling in his youth. They say he can quote Shakespeare.
And brave, lies nothing compared to Long John. I've seen him take on 4 people and bash their heads together. Him unarmed.
Come away, Hawkins. Come and have a yarn with old John. Nobody more welcome than yourself.
I met a man before I left who was looking for someone.
Oh,
A one-legged man.
not so.
Right?
What be that old lover's name?
Bones. Captain Billy Bones.
Ain't ringing any bells. I was not the only man who's lost a leg in the name of the king. I'll sit you down and hear the news. Here's Captain Flint. I called the Parrot Captain Flint after the great Buccaneer. Here's Captain Flint, predicting success to our voyage. Was it you, Captain? That bird is, maybe, 200 years old. They live forever, mostly. And if anybody's seen more wickedness, why, it's the devil himself. She served with great Captain England, the pirate. She's been at Madagascar, Tortuga, Providence, and Blackbeard. That's where she learned pieces of eight. And it's a wonder. 350,000. Well, what I mean is, Jim, meet Mr. Matt and Mrs. Bucket. I want the ship spotless.
All the crew respected Long John Silver and even obeyed him. He had a way of talking to everyone. To me, he was unweariedly kind and always glad to see me in the galley. The crew was content, spoiled more like it. When Lady Trelawney found out there was a birthday, she'd have a cake made. There has been a birthday every night this week, and there is always a barrel of apples standing on the deck for everyone that had a fancy for one. The captain likes it not, but Lady Trelawney takes no heed of the matter.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. You spoil the crew.
I do not, sir.
Man, what island ship celebrates birthdays.
We do have quite a lot of birthdays, my lady.
It's a birthday a day. Old Joe has had his birthday 3 times this week.
He doesn't know when his birthday is. The poor thing.
I give up.
A trifle more of that man, and I shall explode.
The captain wants to speak to you.
You know what's after?
Not a clue. I think it's all right.
Will you be all right?
Still be proud, lad. Don't peel those potatoes before I get back.
He seems happy.
Of course he's happy. He's looking forward to getting to the...
Getting to what?
nothing. Getting to the island, that's all. So tell me something. Give it to me straight. Is it you who's got the map?
Map?
The map of the island.
The one that shows where the treasure is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do!
Where is it?
You got it in your pocket.
I don't know what you mean.
I just want to gander at it. With me own eyes.
Please stop.
I just want to touch it. So I can start to dream and then the plan.
Oh, yeah.
That's your heart.
What's the blazes are you doing?
Silver. We...
That's what I thought. Back to work, all of you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Pick your fights better.
But, sir, never mind.
Now, what's all this?
You never seem to do anything right. Captain Smollett doesn't like the way I act around the crew. Lady Trelawney won't talk to me because of the captain, and now the crew.
Now, James Hawkins, you listen here. There's greatness again. You gotta take the hounds and charge your own horse, not no one else's. Stick to it, no matter the beans you get. By the looks of it, there will be bushelfuls. But when the time comes for you to truly test your skills, why, I hope I'm there to see you that day. You'll be a fine man, Jim, lad, a fine man. Getting in too deep here, Flint. Next thing you know, the crew will be calling me soft.
Abby, I pay that man to sail my ship. Nothing more. Captain's only trying to help my lady. You should listen to him. The man is the Blackbeard of the Royal Navy. Oh, brother, how many times have you sailed a ship? That's what I thought. Now, I'm sorry to scold, but the captain knows what he's doing. Jim, what are you doing about?
Just finished my duties, ma'am.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Pardon, ma'am?
The map, lad, the map!
Shh! Yes, ma'am, it's safe.
Wonderful. We should see the island by tomorrow.
Really? What do you think it'll look like?
A jungle. Trees as tall as mountains. Monkeys and bison. You two are behaving like children in a candy store.
It's really quite exciting, Miss Lewis.
It's dangerous is what it is. And you two talking about it out in the open doesn't help anyone. Oh, tush, Abby. Let us retire. The island will have to wait.
coming.
Mr. Arrow, sir. So I'm going.
Mr. Arrow was a good man. How did this occur?
It was on the sauce.
Mr. Arrow was drinking.
Israel and I tried to help him, but he just flew over.
Israel was a great man.
He was. He's the daintiest first mate I ever sailed.
Let this be a lesson to you, sailors. Rum and sailing do not mix. Keep your heads.
Oh! Arrow was a thorn in my side.
That little stunt just pulled out cost us the map. The captain's already worried.
I say we kill them all.
Disobey my orders like the stunt just pulled the lad. And so help me, you'll be joining Mr. Arrow in David Jones's locker.
Strong talk.
What's that?
Well, you've gone soft.
We've seen you with the boy.
Now see here, the lot. The only thing I care about is Flint's treasure. You think I risk all the lives of a nose weapon and a what?
What I say is, when? By thunder. That's what I say.
When? By the powers. I'll tell you when. The last moment I can manage, that's when. If I was sure of you all sons of double Dutchmen, why that Captain Small navigate us halfway back before I struck?
But when do we lay them out? What do we do with them anyhow?
Damn my buttons. There's the woman for me. It's what I call business. What would you think? Cut him down like pork? That would have been Flint or Billy Bones' split.
Billy was the man for that. Dead men don't bite, says he.
Right you are, rough and ready. But duty is duty, mates. I give my vote. Death. Wages what I say, but when the time comes, why, let her rip.
We can overpower them in a minute and then kill them all. But I want the captain for myself. I want to wring his little neck off his body.
You can ring all you like after we set sail to treasure. I claim one thing. I claim Trelawney. That lass has got her death coming.
Cut him down, then, why? Thomasina Morgan are coming. Did you ask her? Is she with us? I did.
Hey, Thomasina.
Decided yet.
Well, how's old Thomasina, eh?
I'm all right.
We're having a meet.
About you know what?
That's what I thought.
So, Thomasina, are they coming to join us?
You could be a part of this. We split the legal scene.
Right. Well, I've been thinking about it, and what I mean to say is I think I'm going to stay where I am. I like the captain and Lady Trelawney. Oh, the Lady Doctor is good too. I'm just not sure I'm cut out to be
A gentleman of fortune.
Sure. So, if you...
Understood. We can respect that, can't we?
So, Thomasina, good night and Godspeed.
Good night, everyone. Good
night.
It's coming to Thomasina.
She's dead. You severed her neck.
Throw her overboard. We'll say she was on the sauce like Arrow. Hurry up.
Quickly now.
Wait.
boy and threaten to kill him.
I knew it!
The scoundrel! And Silver was behind it all!
Of course, ma'am.
Get the weapons.
Grab the boy.
But what's a long john?
Silver will be hanging us.
What the devil do you mean? Barbecue does not give thanks. He'll be a dead man by tomorrow.
Let's load the muskets and mow them all down.
And let's not be rash,
But why?
because we are outnumbered. 3 to 1 at least.
Oh, I'll take 3 or 4 down my section. My men will do the same.
She speaks true, Captain. She's a dead shot.
I am.
Oh, it's true, ma'am.
Oh, what's that?
Quick, start loading the muskets!
Which one of you? Fine.
What's going on with you errant lobster headed buffoons? You shinnering boner kites? Did I tell you to stand back and hold your ground tonight? Huh?
Now what you done?
I could have killed me!
Captain Smont, time to pay the piper.
I'll have your head for this disobedience, Silver. Kill him! Kill them, the bunch of mutant scabby dogs! Kill them or face death yourself!
Ah, I want to help you. Well, it must be the size of my pistol, or my charming disposition.
I have an idea. I'll go out talking to them while you all make an escape from the longboats in the shore.
What?
I got you into this, now I'll get you out. They want my map. I'll distract them while you get away.
But what about you, Jim?
Don't worry about it. I'll get away just fine.
How?
What?
No, Jim, don't be ridiculous. Jim,
Hold your fire! Jim,
Talk all you want, Silver, but these pistols are loaded and I know how to use them.
Jim, my boy.
Don't mind what me. I can't believe I actually believed all that spindle shake talk of yours.
I meant it.
Shut up! Now, if it's a map you want, I've got it right here, see?
He's got the map.
That's bad. I'll drop it. I swear to God I'll drop it over the side and you'll never see it again. Go ahead and shoot me. I'll fall into the sea and the map will go with me and then where will you be?
'Tis a foul tongue yours. By the saints, lad, what's it you want to exchange for the map?
I have everything I want. Be damned to you with all my heart. Go meet Captain Flint in Davy Jones's locker.
Well done, lad. Well done.
I'll cut your heart out and eat it before you, that I will.
Jim Hawkins, you rule the day your mother ever spawned you, you will!
Good horse, run now. Come out and go down to the way. Quiet, Jim!
Stop! Stop your shooting. He's got us aiming at each other, you fools. Well, we massacred with Alston Finger.
Oh, but he's got everything else. We saw him.
You thought you saw him. This sounded be the devil.
I called Skull Island for a reason.
That lad's smarter than all the rest you put together, he is.
That'll be him! I always told you not to!
Jim Hawkins!
Who are you?
Well, I'm Judith Pagan. I'm Judith Pagan, I am. And I haven't seen a person in these 3 years.
3 years. Were you shipwrecked?
Shipwrecked? Shipwrecked, he asks. Nay, mate, marooned.
Marooned?
Marooned.
can get aboard our ship again, you shall choose by the stone.
If ever you can get aboard again. Oh, mate, who's to stop you?
Not you, I know.
You got yourself right there, lad. Now tell me, what you call yourself?
Jim Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins. Well, how do you do, Jim Hawkins? It's so great to see you. Now, Jim, you tell me true. That ain't Flint's ship.
That's not Flint's ship.
Now.
Flint is dead. Yes. There are some of Flint's hands aboard. Worse luck for the rest of us.
That's why Long John Silver be chasing you.
All right, the treasure map.
I am the treasure map. Well, the map, lad, what good'll that do? Silver will just be angry. He is as good as free. We'll make for the sea, away from the tree. I'll tell you a story. I were on Flint's ship when the treasure was buried. The gold Long John Silver had a carry. He took 6 men along to do the deed, but it was only he who turned in the lead. Silver did kill the men for barn and sport to keep the treasure safe. Well, that's part of it.
If Silver knows that the treasure's buried, why does he need the map?
Well, it's a jungle out there, lad. It's a jungle out there.
Will you help us find the treasure, Jim?
Well, could you give me safe passage home?
I'm sure Lady Trelawney can arrange it.
That is wonderful! That's wonderful! We gotta get you aboard that ship. There's a plan afoot, lad. Come on, that away.
So if we're not all shot down first, we'll be glad to be back in school soon. So is the ship, treasure or not?
You can always go back to buccaneering, I suppose.
First ship I ever lost.
Where will Jim find us? He's a smart lad, Abigail. He'll find us.
Unless he's dead.
Silence! Do not speak of what you do not know.
Captain.
That boy's alive. I can feel it.
If he's dead, I'll kill him. I promised his mother I'd keep him safe. Jim! Lad! Well, at least the gun was talking. We can camp here for now. It's a good lookout. I can see the ship from here.
And look, it's the pirate's camp. Only Silver would fly the Jolly Roger so high.
Then we shall find the Union Jack. If it's high enough, Jim will be able to find us. Abigail, will you please?
Do not have one in here.
Well, we must make do. We'll camp here for tonight. And in the morning, we shall move on.
The flag of truce! Silver himself!
Stop! Who goes we fire?
Flag of truce!
And what do you want with your flag of truce?
Captain Silver, sir, to come and make terms.
Captain Silver? Don't know him. Who's he?
Me, sir. These poor lads have chosen me captain after your desertion, sir.
Desertion! Why, I never will run a hut!
Are willing to submit if we can come to terms.
My man, I've not the slightest desire to talk to you. If there's any treachery, it'll be on your side, and God help you.
That's enough, Captain. War for you's enough. I know a gentleman when I see one. Okay. All right, Jack. All right. Well, Captain. Pretty place you have it here. The top morning to you, Jim. Good to see you.
Jim!
Lovely as always, Doctor. Why, they're all right together. Like a happy family in a manner of speaking.
If you have anything to say, my man, you'd better say it now.
Right you are, Captain. Duty is duty, to be sure. Well, treasure it will have it. That's our point. You'd just as soon save your lives, I reckon. So, we'll be having to map.
I'm surprised you needed it, Long John, seeing as you buried the treasure here all those years ago.
How do you know that?
I know the truth of all your lies.
Enough, Jim.
Now, here it is. You give us the map and stop shooting poor sailors. If you do that, and we'll offer you a choice. Either you come aboard with us, and I'll give you my affy-daffy, upon my word of honor, and clap you somewhere safe ashore. Or if that ain't to your fancy, you can stay here you can. We'll divide stores be man for man, and I'll give my affy-daffy as before, to speak the first ship I sight, and send him here to pick you up. Now, you own that stocking, a handsomer deal you couldn't look to get, don't you? No. Is that it? Every last word, by thunder. Refuse that, and you've seen the last of me in musket balls.
Very good. Now you hear me. If you come down here one by one, unarmed, I'll clap you in irons and take you home to a fair trial in England. If not, my name is Alexander Smollett, and I'll see you in Davy Jones. You can't find the treasure. There's not a man fit amongst you to sail the ship, and you can't fight us. Richard here got away from 5 of your men unarmed. Now those are the last good words you hear from me. Or in the name of heaven, I'll put a bullet through your head the next time we meet.
We'll see who gets the bullet. A flag layer screwy head. Jim, if you join up with us now, then all is forgiven. Too smart to pick the moves inside. So we wait for you to come. We're shipmates, lad. Don't you forget it.
Get out! Now!
Oh, with the greatest pleasure. I suggest you arm yourself with things you can come. We're coming for you. Your brains will be over your coats in an hour's time, dude.
Jim, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I promised your mother that nothing would happen to you. You have to promise me that nothing will happen to you.
I'll try.
I've given Silver a red-hot temper. Before the hour's out, we shall have a fight on our hands.
That's hot. There'll be a master on all hands, eh? All ready?
Flush him down!
Come on!
Oh, hang it. This is as dull as doldrums.
If you please, Captain, if I see anyone, am I to fire?
I told you so.
Thank you! Didn't you hate your man? I always do.
Don't fight! It's just a flesh wound. Hang it! Where did they come?
Regrouping. Most likely, sir.
Oh, I like to regroup them to little pieces!
Captain, we run out of gunpowder. This is the last one.
Do you think they stand a chance against us?
Pin him down, you swallow! Don't take back! Devil take him!
But the ammunition's gone, and so is the powder.
Captain, I think I can help if I can get to the ship.
You aren't leaving us aside, Jim.
Captain,
Do you know something we don't?
I met a woman on the island. Juniper Gunn. She sells flints and silver.
A pirate?
A big Maruda.
Do you trust her?
Aye.
Then to us, perhaps, Jim, my lad.
Draw your cutlasses! This is the gentleman's code.
The scheme I had in my head was not a bad one in itself. I remembered Juniper Gunn had spoken of the boat she had constructed, fit for a king under a ripe rock. I ran like a madman along the shore of the inlet, praying that my scheme was not in vain. It was already late in the afternoon, although still warm and sunny. I had never seen the sea quiet round Treasure Island, but it was then. I walked along beside the surf with great enjoyment, till I took the cover of some fig bushes and crept warily up to the ridge of the spit. Behind me was the sea, in front the ship, the Hispaniola, sitting in still water, looking a pretty picture, only tarnished by the Jolly Roger hanging from her peak. I didn't think twice as I jumped into the boat and paddled out to sea.
Cards out. Are you sick of waiting things out on this stinking ship? Let me see the passports. All right.
2.
3. Deal again. Give me 2. I'll take 3. Eights. 9s. Hold it. I says he's cheating. I ain't cheating. I'm a pirate. I cheat for a living. This is relaxation.
Roll up your sleeve.
Never. I says he's cheating. I wants a look. And I says you's a poxy bad loser and you's a seeing nothing.
Give me that arm.
Never.
You're a liar. You're a cheat.
Ah!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Mr. Hans, what happened? Brady's dead.
I know. I killed him.
Why?
He was too good at cards.
My chair.
If the doctor was aboard, I'd be right enough in a couple of turns. But I don't have no manner of luck. That's what's the matter with me. As for the swab, he's good and dead, he is. You weren't no sailor anyhow. Where might you have come from?
I've come aboard to take possession of this ship, and you'll please regard me as captain until further notice.
I reckon, Captain Hawkins. Your kind wants to be getting ashore now. Suppose we toss.
Yes, Mr. Hans, with all my heart, say on.
Now see here. You get me food and drink and an old scarf or handkerchief to tie me wound. And I'll show you how to sail her. That's it, I'll swear all around that ticket.
I mean to get into the North Inlet and beach her quietly there.
What do I care where you put her? Now do we have a bargain?
Yes. Here. Take this for your wound.
Go up to the wheel and release the lock, aye? Good. Now give her a spin to the starboard. You see that top sail's filling up? Like the belly of a woman busting out with a whelp. That's what you want. You want to leave her a while. And I want me grub.
Oh, there's some food left over there.
I can't move now, can I? Besides, I want some, wine. This brandy's too strong. And some beef and biscuits, eh?
You'll get what I can get quickly and nothing more. I'll be right back. some cheese. Here. This is for you.
You likes cheeses, do you?
It would appear so, wouldn't it?
I want to get to the tiller now. We're coming into the inlet.
Now one step further, Mr. Hands, and I'll blow your brains out. Dead men don't bite, you know.
Hans was dead enough for all that. Being both shot and drowned, it was food for fish in the very place where he designed my slaughter. I was no sooner certain of this than I began to feel sick, faint, and terrified. Never had I killed a man before. I clung with both hands to my nails and I shut my eyes as if to cover up the peril. Gradually, my mind came back again. My pulses quieted down to a more natural time and I was once more in possession of myself. At last I was back on the island, and had I not returned hence empty-handed. There lay the schooner, clear at last from buccaneers and ready for our own men to board and get to sea again. I had nothing near my fancy than to get home to the stockade and boast of my achievements. So thinking, and in famous spirits, I began to set my face homeward for the blockhouse of my companions.
Shiver me timbers. Dropped in like, eh? Oh, come, I take that friendly. So, Jim, here you are. Quite a pleasant surprise from poor old John. I knew you were smart first set my eyes on you, I did. I knew you'd come. So, Jim, so be as you are here, I'll give you a piece of my mind. I always liked you, I have, for a lad of spirit and a picture of my own self when I was young and handsome. I always wanted you to join and take your share, and die a gentleman. And now, my lad, you've got to.
You really are something, you know that? All that talk of greatness, what a joke!
Now, see here, Jim.
I mean, at least you taught me one thing. Stick to it, right? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Your ship is gone.
What the devil do you mean?
What?
I've taken and hidden it. Book. In the code. I'm going to make sure you don't see one piece of that treasure.
That treasure be mine, my thunder.
We'll try finding it. We don't want that by thunder.
Oh, you paid for this, man.
Stay out.
Go ahead. Make your move. And if you do, I'll see the call of your insides before you take another breath. That boy's more than all you jackals put together, he is. Touch a hair in his head and you answer to me. Is that understood?
I've been aced long enough by one captain. I'll be hanged if I'll be aced by you, John Silver.
Hey,
Is there anybody else who wants to have it out with me? Well, I'm ready. Take a cutlass on that bears, and I'll see the color inside. Clutch and all, before this pipe's empty. Hawkins. You're within half a plank of death, and they're going to throw me off. But mark me, I stick by you through thick and thin. I says to myself, you stand by Hawkins, John, and Hawkins will stand by you. You're his last card, and by living thunder, John, he's yours. You save your neck, he'll save your witness.
You mean I was lost?
Aye, by gum, I do. Ship gone, net gone, that's the size of it. Now, once I looked in that bay, Jim, and seen no schooner, well, I'm tough, but I'd be about. As for that lot and their counsel, they're outright fools and cowards. I'll save your life from them. See here, Jim, tit for tat. Save Long John from swinging. Are you with me, lad?
I'll do you one better. I think you should have this.
Are you sure, lad?
I am.
There you go.
Here they come.
Well, let them come, lad, let them come. One more shot to me longer. Step up, lad. I won't fight. I won't hurt temptation. A black spot. I thought so. Where might you have got this paper? Why, hello. This ain't lucky. You've gone and cut this out of a Bible. What fools cut a Bible?
Oh, there! What did I say? No good will come of that, I said.
Shut up!
Well, we need a paper. That's not the point. Ain't no harm in that, right, Long John?
Well, you're all as good as that, I reckon.
Hey, barbecue. That's a lie. I knew it was a bad idea. Jack made me do it.
Shut up, O'Malley. He's trying to scare you. Now read the part written in charcoal, Silver.
Deposed. D-E-P-P-O-S-S-E-D. That's it, is it? Very pretty rope, to be sure. You're in the right, George. Quite a captain this here crew, that's for sure.
Come now. You don't fool this crew no more. You're a funny man by your account, but you're over. And you step down on that barrel and help vote.
I thought you said you know the rules. Leastways, if you don't, I do. And now I wait for you to out your grievances, and then I reply. In the meantime, this black spot of yours ain't worth a biscuit. After that, we'll see.
Don't be under no kind of apprehension whatsoever. We're all square, we are.
Oi! Us? You made a hash of this here cruise. It'll be a bold man to say no to that.
You let the enemy out of this here trap for nothing. Why did they run out? I don't know, but it's pretty plain they wanted it.
Third, you wouldn't let us go upon them on the march. Oh, we see right through you, John Silver. You want to play booty.
Oi! And what? Here's this here boy.
And finally, we ain't got the blooming treasure, and we ain't got the blooming map.
John!
So that's all.
Enough said.
Well, I made a hash of this here cruise now, did I? Well, you all know what I wanted. And you all know if that hadn't done, we'd have been aboard the Hispaniola, this night as ever was. Every man of us alive, and the treasure in the hold. As for number 2 and 3, and why I made a bargain, well, we needed food in this here stockade, or you would have starved to death, the lot of you. And number 4, that boy's a hostage, ladies. Do you have no sense? Do you have no brains? In times come to bargain, he's our ticket out of the noose. He could save our lives. Point 5. There. There's your map.
Out the way, it's not the map. It's not the map. See it. It is the map.
Whoa!
Mine's pretty.
There's the Spyglass Hill. And here be the crosses.
What about the ship? Even if we do find the treasure, how do we get home?
I found the map, you lost the ship. Who's better man at that? But now I resign by thunder. Elect whom you please to be captain, I'm done with it.
Silver!
Well, barbecue for a barbecue.
So that's the tune, is it? And now shipmates this black spot. Ain't much good now, is it?
Well, no, it's not.
There, Jim. There's a crossy for you.
3 cheers for Long John Silver. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Come back on, guys! Look out, boy! Here's the doctor!
Top of the morning to you, ma'am. Right early, to be sure. It's the early birds, the saying goes against the work.
Oh, That is a wonderful saying, Mr. Silver. I'm here with the medicine.
We've quite a surprise for you too, man. We've a little stranger in the camp.
Not Jim. The very same Jim as ever was. Well, duty first and pleasure afterwards, as you yourself might have said, Silver. Let us see these patients of yours.
All right, line up, man.
Well, George Mary, how goes it? You're a pretty colour, certainly. Did you take that medicine? Did he take that medicine?
Oh, aye, ma'am, he sure did.
No, he didn't.
It tasted horrid.
That's because it's good for you. Grace don't feel well now. Oh, don't she? Well, step up here, Grace. Let me see your tongue. Well, I shouldn't be surprised your tongue is fit to frighten the French. Now a fever. Ha! That's what you get for ripping Bibles. That's what you get, as you call it, for being stubborn pirates. And that's done for today. Now, I should like to have a talk with the boy, please.
No.
Silence. Madam Doctor, I was thinking of that, knowing as how you had a fancy for the boy. Hawkins, do you give your word as a young gentleman not to run away with Mistress Livesey?
Of course, Long John.
Step over yonder and talk a while. Good day to you, ma'am. Tell our duties to the squire and Count Smollett. And you'll make a note of this here also, ma'am. And the boy will tell you how I saved his life.
You'll break Captain Smollett's heart, lad, when he learns of your treachery.
I'm not a traitor. I came back here after moving the ship looking for you, but you had left in the pirates' camp here.
Where did you go?
Like I said before, I moved the ship to the North Inland. Tell the captain to get there at once.
The ship? Grand! Grand, but Jim, I can't do this. Come, we'll make a run for it.
Doctor, I gave Silver my word.
I know, but that can't be helped now, Jim. Come, one jump and we're out. One jump and we'll run for it like antelopes.
No, ma'am. I will not break my word. The pirates have the map.
Jim.
They're going to look for the treasure this morning. You must find Juniper Gunn. You must find her. Tell her I sent you, and give her this. She will help us.
Jim, at every point, it is you that saves our lives. Do you think that by any chance we are going to let you lose yours? That would be a poor return. It was you who moved the ship. You who found out the plot. You who found Juniper Gunn. Oh, by Jove.
Ahem.
I'll give you a word of advice, Silver. Don't be in any great hurry after that treasure.
Round 'em up, lads. It's time to take a walk.
Let's get this treasure! It's mine.
Jim, I see a girl like this in mine. Do not forget it. I've seen the doctor waving to run for it. Out of the tail of my eye. I've seen you say no as plain as hearing. It's one to you. This is the first glint of hope I've had since the attack failed. I owe it to you. And now we're to go in for this here treasure hunt. And you and me must stick close, back to back like. We'll manage to save our necks, despite of fate and fortune.
If we both get out of here alive, I will do my best to save you short of perjury.
That's my lad. That's my lad. you numbskulls know how to read a map. If we get near close, I'll find it.
Getting mighty tired of going drunk calling his landlubbers and numbskulls.
You think you like the king of Siam.
I hope he falls down a hole and kills himself.
Alright, just a little longer. And that can be arranged. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, once we find the treasure, we have no use for silver or the lad. Kill him, says I.
Aye. He deserves it. There's nothing else for dragging us across this horrible island. It's like one big swamp. And why?
What is it? Look. Look at it. It's unnatural.
It's grotesque, like.
He was a sailor leastwise. It's good sequel.
Aye, aye.
But what sort of way is that for both the land? Take natural.
Taking an ocean to me old numbskull. There's the compass. There's the tip-top point of Scots and Island sticking out a tooth. Take a bearing way along them line of bones there.
It matches the compass.
I thought so. There's our line for the poster and the jolly dollars. But by thunder, if it don't make me cold inside to think of Flint.
But why?
Flint's idea of a joke.
Thank God Flint is dead.
We are sure that he's right and dead.
Aye, we saw him take a knife to the back.
Aye, but the spirit of a walked in Flint.
He only knew one song was alive, remember?
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink in the dark.
I shot him all the best. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
It's flip-flop.
There are 3 tall trees about the right line from Skeleton Island. Spyglass shoulder and take it means that lower point there.
But how could you think about a treasure at a time like this?
How could you not? Flint didn't scare me when he was alive. Why should I be scared now?
Silver's right. The treasure is more important now.
Wait a second. Where's Jack?
What?
Calico Jack, your husband, Austin means.
I just saw him.
Jack! Oh, God have mercy.
Jack!
Who's out there?
Oh, hail to the rum, a hail to the drink. Oh, Darby McGraw and Duff and Blake to throw them overboard and have a row. Be done with it now and off you go.
That fixes it. Let go.
Those were Flint's last words about boy.
Whoever you are, when I find you, I'll fly your bloody head as my banner. Or let me burn. Get out of my way. No! Come and get me.
I'll be back. There they are.
Go and save us! She's dead! It's Flint's ghost! It's Gamma!
There's 700,000 colonies a quarter of a mile from here. What gentleman of forge never showed his stern to that many dollars for the ghost of a pirate?
You can trail your life! I'm getting out of here! Get something out there!
Wait a minute. I know what to do. Come here, you. Get it. This will go to the boy's throat.
Bonnie?
Get back, Tom. We'll do it. They killed my dad. All right. Whoever's out there, I've got the lad. Smollett,
bloody Charlotte!
That's it! We're all doomed!
John, did you cross the spirit?
Spirits? Well, maybe, but one thing's not clear to me. That voice had an echo. Now, I never known a spirit with a shadow. So what's it doing with an echo, I should like to know?
You're right, Frenzel.
Come to think of it, didn't even sound like Flint's voice. Is the king more to like that?
Vital powers! Shoe gone.
Juniper's not here any more than Flint.
This is the place. Just a little farther now.
What are you blabbing about, Silver?
The treasure, my dear. Here, Jim. Take this. Not that.
You Jim sides again.
What is it? Where's the booty, Silver?
2 guineas. That's just 700,000 pounds. Just dragged through the jungle for this.
So George Mary, Sanford Cobham again. Well, you're a pushing lad, to be sure.
Gents, there's only 2 of them. One of them's that cripple that brought us on this here trip and dwindled us down to this. And the other's the cub I've been needing to have the head of. Now.
Nearly killed me.
Well, I meant to. You left me for dead.
You remember, Jew, I spared your life. The good and the bad, Jennifer, the good and the bad. Sometimes it's pretty hard to separate.
Ha-ha!
Jim, you're a sight for sore eyes, lad.
You've been saving our lives so much, we decided to return the favor. We would never fall behind you.
Thank you. Wait, Juniper. This is for you.
But Madame Lewis already gave me a cheese. So this is...
How did you find the treasure?
Our good friend Juniper took us straight there.
I dug it up myself years ago, and I hid in the cave.
It's fortunate for me I had old Jim here. You would have caught old John the best and never given it a thought, wouldn't you, Captain?
Not a thought. Wait till you see it, Jim. It's remarkable.
Remarkable. That is the word, sir. And this is triumph unleashed, unparalleled. Midas' treasure, Olympus acquired, the diamonds and emeralds.
In the cave I beheld great heaps of coins, and stranger than the lot I found in the bones. That was Flint's treasure that we had come so far to see, and that had cost already the lives of 17 men from the Hispaniola. How many it had cost in the amassing, with blood and sorrow, perhaps no man alive could tell. As for the escaped pirates, that was about the last news we heard of the 3. Only once we heard a gunshot, a great way off, and supposed them to be hunted. A council was held, and it was decided that we must desert them on the island, to the huge glee, I must say, of Juniper Gunn, and with the strong approval of Gray. Provisions were left for them, goats, guns, and powder. Once all the treasure was packed away, we set sail to one of the Caribbean islands for provisions and a new crew.
Silver!
Suppose we'll be blowing the whistle on me, won't you, lad?
I suppose I will. You'll have to return to Bristol and stand trial.
Oh, Jim, they'll clap me in irons until I hang at the gallows. I can't go back. I have a terrible fear of hanging.
But Silver, it's the law.
We're shipmates, lad, aren't we?
I hate you.
You would have made a great son. You can still join me in them. Honest and brave.
I didn't learn that from you, Lovejoy.
Right, Left yard.
Oh, we're coming to port.
All hands on deck!
Take yours and go away. Will I ever see you again?
Look for me when you're a captain. If they're watching you cast off, it'll be great, lad. There's greatness in you.
That old sea dog rid of us? You did a good thing, my boy. You'll make a fine captain. Tell me, Captain Hawkins, where shall we sail to next?
Anywhere the wind takes us.